What up, y'all? It's your boy Jalen,
What's good? It's your boy David.
and we're half a Black Wealth Renaissance. So we are here to talk to you guys about building your brand. We're going to give y'all 10 ways to boost y'all brand. It's going to be a little short video segment we're going to start doing just to show y'all how to start building y'all brand, kind of give y'all some game on how we started, how we were able to build our brand and get to the point that we at right now.
Exactly. Yeah, we're going to drop like a little mini series on 10 ways to build your brand. So without further ado, we're going to just hop right into it. The first way to build your brand, number one, you have to make a good impression.
A great impression, actually.
Like you really, really want to put your best foot forward. So when you're making a good impression, the first thing that you put out there with anything is your name on social media.
Yes.
So if you want to put your brand out there, not even just social media.
I was about to say, this is not even just social media.
Just brand. You want to put your name out there. And when you put your name out there, you want your name to be easily, like the words, you want the words to be easily identifiable, and you want people to clearly understand what it is that you offer.
Like even with Nike, a lot of people might not know what Nike mean, but it's actually the goddess of victory in Greek. So Nike was chosen as an athletic name for their brand as saying that, we got victory, we're going to win. So even just simple things like Under Armour. Under Armour was a sports apparel brand just to protect athletes while some of them were, cold and extreme conditions. Even with some simple
even looking at BWR as a brand like Black Wealth Renaissance, one of the things that I personally felt like attested to the growth of it was the name itself, Black Wealth Renaissance.
Yes.
When you hear these words, you know what you're looking for. You're going to see images of Black people building wealth, talk, just Black wealth. It's a renaissance, it's a movement. So like that's just kind of the ecosystem and environment we were able to build because of that. So whenever you naming yourself, you really want to think about that.
Yeah, you definitely want to have something that's impactful for your name. So I don't care if you're selling candles. I don't even care if you're selling cars, you're selling noodles on the side of the road. Whatever it is, have a great name. Even if you're selling plate lunches, give yourself a great name. If you have just regular ham sandwiches, this is the hottest jalapeno ham sandwiches we got. It's going to boost you, and it's just going to attract people to you. Because what a lot of people don't understand is with business and branding, everything is psychological. Everything starts within the mind. So if you can attract people within here first, it's not just visual. The visual relays the message to the mind, and the mind then processes it and be like, I like that. So everything is psychological.
Yeah. And kind of just with the psychological thing, kind of pivoting over to the next thing, I mentioned earlier that you want to build like an ecosystem type environment type thing. And like, I'm a science teacher, y'all pardon me. I like to mention the words. You want to, whenever you start to set you want to create like an environment or something, you have to set the tone for that environment. So whichever way you want your brand to be represented, you have to set that foot forward. A lot of the times people, like just naturally, people don't want to be the person to step out and do the stuff. Like you have to be the initiator in business. Like if you want your brand to grow, whenever people engage with you, respond to them. You want to be the person sending the last message. Like you want to keep people coming back. Like you want to engage with your audience so you can really kind of set the tone of how you want your brand to be seen. So like you have to, kind of like if something you don't agree with or you don't want your brand to identify with that, you say that. You set stances. You have you get opinions on stuff.
Yeah.
Like you set stances.
Even like with us in our Instagram page, like if there's some crazy comments going on, we're gonna take that comment away because we're setting the tone for our page. We're creating an environment that is insightful and helpful to people building generational wealth. We don't want any of that foolishness, any type of negativity around our brand. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove it. Yeah, we might curse and stuff like that. But if you're speaking negative, just putting people down, no, we have no affiliation with that because our brand is all about being helpful and actually just uplifting people.
Abundance thinking.
Yeah.
All right. So that's number one.
We hope to see y'all come again. We hope that we can actually help a lot of people out with this boosting your brand episode number 1 in the raps. Deuces.
Peace.